attitude of gratitude, y'all. So it's a new day, a new start, an opportunity to journey to my higher self. Being grateful for the seconds, the minutes, the hours of every day. Thank you, Most High, Spirit, loving ancestors known and unknown, who work with me on my path, and the angels. Yes, I believe in miracles because I am one. Blessings, blessings, blessings. And on to healing, on to just being your better self each and every day. At least you're attempting, to become better every single day, no matter what your age. There's no limit to any of that, right? Today, I want to speak on, again, being a light, and also putting the attention on people who put you in competition with you, you know what I'm saying? And that's not something that, that being a light that you focus on, because your focus is on yourself. It's not on being in competition with anyone else, comparing yourself to anyone else, because at that stage, you know and understand when you're in your North Node, you are in competition with yourself. You're trying to, become better each and every day with yourself, comparing yourself to your higher self, because that's where you want to go. It's definitely not with anyone who has this ego trip about, they think that they're better or whatever the case may be. Like, do not put your focus on that at all. For anyone that, whether you have your spiritual gifts or you're just at a point in your life where you are on the path of your spiritual path. So be mindful of that, because people will come in and they will want you, especially when you are, when you have like certain gifts. And when I speak of gifts, and with spirituality, I mean, like, if you're claircognizant, if you're, whatever clair you are, whatever your spiritual gifts are, do not place them in competition with anyone else. You don't know what other people are doing with their gifts, because I've been on this path for a while now. We're talking 7 to 8 years, knowing that that has routed me over to my spirituality, and I should say back into my spirituality, right? Because I've had spiritual gifts since I was a child, but I didn't know then, because of course it wasn't talked about, that how you're to open your gifts and to allow your gifts to take you and guide you along with the Most High, spirit guides, ancestors. These are things that took a while for me to learn and unlearn patterns and ways that I grew up with that no longer serve me. And I know that I'm not alone in this, that most people, once you start your journey, you eventually get to this point in your life where you have to unlearn certain things that you were taught when you were much younger. And some people, like I said, they have not been as welcoming towards their gifts. And then I've met people who misuse their gifts. So it's a thing of, and everybody, free will is a thing. You have a choice. You have a choice to use it to better yourself on your spiritual path, and you have a free will to misuse your gifts. That's just a thing. And for many people who misuse it, They are considered, you know, eventually, let me just say it this way, eventually they will run into where they are going to have to choose, based on the work that they've done, right? They're going to choose whether or not they're going to continue on the same path, because many of times people who choose to stay in their south node with their spiritual gifts eventually, let me say it in a way that they're going to wind up in spiritual jail. That's just the best way I can say it, or best way I can explain it. It's going to be a mental trap, and they're going to find themselves just looping in that mental trap until they leave. And when I say leave, I mean until they pass away. And it's unfortunate, right? But everyone has a choice to make. Does not make one person better than the other for choosing either way. Free will is a thing. That's a part of being on planet Earth. And I don't think people think that much of themselves. A lot of people just do not think that highly of themselves. Or you have to eventually get on the self-love journey. If you do not, and of course there are many people that say, oh, well, working on yourself, it doesn't matter because people are always going to be people, right? But the thing about it this way, it's easy to do the wrong thing. That's the easy way out. That's the easy way out in life, to do the wrong thing. And when I say wrong thing, I'm not trying to be like one is good, one is bad. But I would say that when it comes to things being just, because on earth, we come here, if for those who have not figured it out, and again, you don't have to take my viewpoint on it, but if you're led to me, or if you're led across my page, if you're led across, to come to my platform in any shape or form, then I am somewhat of a guide to assist, whether you like me or not. And that's the crazy thing about many people who follow me. There is a small percentage who actually like me. That's crazy to me, but it is what it is. I'm your teacher nonetheless, and whether you like me or not doesn't matter. That's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm here on earth to do, for you to like me. Has no bearing on anything. It's for you to learn so you can get to the next level for yourself. And oftentimes I attract people who, let's just say, enjoy being dark. And when I say being dark, that takes on a plethora of things. But I'm going to end it here. But again, stop comparing yourself to other people. It's not worth it for your mental. And know that you are in competition with yourself only. That's it. And I'll make another part to this video. It's always on to the next video. I'm not wanting to just keep your time. I want you to be with me long enough so that we can continue the journey together. That's it, and that's all for this one. Take care.